Yo, so what's going on, Warfighters? My name is Pwnstar, and this is Medal of Honor Warfighter, the full game. Ready to give you guys an honest review of it. I did give you guys a first impression review of the beta from the Xbox 360 version about 2 weeks ago or so. Now I'm here ready to talk about the full version. This is PC gameplay. Feast it. Enjoy. It's an eyegasm. It's amazing, dude. And, you know, a lot of people were worried about how things looked on the beta, and they were aware of the fact that that was an old model. That's something that they were running from 3 or 4 months back, and they had time to fix a lot of their things. But unfortunately, it has been a little bit of a letdown because there are quite a few bugs and glitches already in the game's release. Now, this release, if I was to define it, is sloppy. Sloppy, messy, greasy, dirty. I really cannot stand the fact that they released this full title as is. I do think that I'm so upset with it because this game has so much potential. Do I think it's going to knock off COD? No. Do I think it's going to compensate those people that love Battlefield? No. Because this game itself is its own. There's so many people that are bashing this game, giving a 4.5, a 5.0. I do think there are flaws with this game, which I will talk about in this commentary, but I think those people that rate this game like a 4.0 out of 5 really are not giving it justice. I think those are the guys that are just naturally, unintentionally haters. They want their game to be a contender or be as good as their favorite game. Like, if it's not enough like Call of Duty, they're not going to like it. They're going to bash it. If it's not enough like the Battlefield games, they're not going to like it. And I don't understand why people can't understand that you can have more than one chick on your sleeve. You know what I mean? Why can't there be a couple games that coexist that everybody can enjoy? And I don't understand that. That's one of the things that I've always dealt with in this community. I mean, Battlefield players hate Call of Duty players. They always bash each other. Why can't they coexist? They're two entirely different games. So that's what this game is. It's not meant to be like any other game. It's not meant to take the best of both and try to combine them. It's its own standalone game, and I think it does have a lot of potential. Now, what I would rate this game overall, I would give it a 6, and the only reason I'd give it a 6 is because it's sloppy release. It really was released with so many bugs, so many flaws. I really did not thoroughly enjoy the experience. I mean, there are major problems. Some people are falling through the maps. There are still freezes. If you guys played the beta, you knew there would be random mid-game freezes. I run a great computer. I know it's not my computer, but there are times I'll just be randomly running like right now, and it would just halt and be like, oop, hiccup, and it'd freeze, and I'd have to just basically restart the game. And that really hurt. I didn't like knowing that a game that I put money into is going to do that. So with that being said, there are major issues like that, little things involved. Now, as towards what they've changed, now for Medal of Honor 2010, the one that DICE originally created, I have to give credit to Danger Close for coming in here and taking control of this franchise, trying to turn it into something great, and I do have to give them props. One more thing that I absolutely love from them is a lot of them, even the developers, the community managers, a lot of the people involved in creating this game are very active in the community across Twitter, forums, so on and so forth, and you don't find that from a lot of popular games anymore. I have to admit that Vonderhaar from Call of Duty has definitely stepped up and getting a more impacted game from the community, something where they're bringing in competitive and stuff like that. But there aren't too many, so I got to give them kudos for going ahead and stepping up and being a part of the community, which is something that I feel a lot of these franchises, a lot of these AAA titles really do lack. Now, about the gameplay, the way it looks, the way it feels, smooth. Flawless. I love how it is. I don't know. I can't judge it on console. I haven't played it yet on console. But the way it handles on PC, it's great. The guns are great. The customization is great. The maps are my favorite thing of the game. And I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what to say about it. But there's so many corridors, so many alleys, so many windows, so many doors. It feels like real natural combat. Something that you would experience in some sort of, you know, actual war type environment. And that's what I absolutely love from this game. All these maps are great. There's cover. There's head glitches. It feels more like this. And in any of the games that I've ever played, none of the maps are built to the way that I like how these are built. And you know, the experience that I came, like when I play Call of Duty, there's always like those 4 maps that you can't stand, you know. I hated Wasteland and, you know, so many of the maps in Modern Warfare 2. I came into Battlefield 3, hated Caspian, I hated a few maps. There's not a single map in this game that I despise. I swear to you, if they, you know how you skip maps in other games? Not in this one. All the maps are pretty solid. Now let's talk about the game types. They brought in a new game type called Home Run. Don't know where the hell they got the name from. I think they just drew it out of a hat. But the game type is incredible. They're bringing in this esports type phase to where they're trying to bring competition into this game, which is a smart yet bold move into this game. You're going to experience game battles from these guys. You're going to see that they're trying to attract in competitive players. And I absolutely just adore the fact that they're trying to reach out and do different things. Now, most games usually fail right off the bat when they try to bring in or try to be so much like something else. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was that example. And they brought in the noob tubes, the one-man army, the nuke, the kill streaks. They tried to change so much. They dropped the ball on a lot. I mean, it was hit and miss with so many things. Some things were great, some things were bad, some things were messed up. And the worst part is they didn't fix it. Now, that's what I'm really waiting on, waiting to find out if Danger Close is going to put in the time, effort, and money to patch their game and make it a flawless title. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Now, if I was to take away the sloppiness, if they were to fix their problems, I'd easily give this game a 7 or 7.5. And to compare that on my rating, Battlefield 3, Bad Company 2, in my opinion, were 8s. So it's up there with those games. I would expect to give generally around the same rating for Black Ops 2. Is this a title that I think is a must-own for everybody? Kind of. And it's going to have to suit you. I mean, if you have the extra money, definitely do it. It's one of the few first-person shooters of the year that's actually going to be good in this last quarter 4. It's definitely going to be a contender. And I can't quite understand why people are bashing on it. Yeah, it has its flaws. There are going to be things that people are going to disagree about, which are community issues. For example, the 50 caliber sniper rifle is basically a one-shot kill at all times, which is going to piss a lot of Battlefield people off, but also going to attract more Call of Duty players. But at the same time, I mean, that's not really too wrong. Realistically, if a 50 cal sniper rifle shot me in my big toe, toenail or not, man, I'm giving up. I'm tapping out. It's going to take the whole damn leg off, and you got to think about that. So I think they're doing pretty good with weapon balance. There's obviously some people that do not like the idea of preset classes where you have to have your nades and everything designated for you. I think that's personally a step back. I'd like to be able to have full customization of what I want on my equipment and everything like that. Now, a few of the game types, spawn trapping, as you can tell right here, are still existing in sector control. So some of the game types are really hard to work with. So hotspot's still great, combat mission's not half bad, and you of course have the new home run, which is a great addition to the game. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the review. I really do enjoy this game. I think it's got a lot of potential, especially if they fix some of their flaws so far. But again, for them coming out just after the reboot, bringing this game back, being the second title in the reboot, I think it has a lot of potential. It's going to definitely grow from here and be a big part in the community. So hopefully you guys can check it out. It is a must-buy on my list. If you have the extra money, give it a go. Hopefully you guys can enjoy this review. And let me know what you guys honestly think. If you guys are still watching this and you're watching this relatively on the day that it comes out, I also have a live stream event tonight, charity for Nova Gaming. I will leave a link down below for all the stuff that you need to find out about that. We're going to be giving away 5 copies of Warfighter for PC, Gamma Labs, Scuff controllers, lots of fun things, have trivia, would you rather stuff, interact. You can play the Nova Gaming team. We can hang out. We're going to play Battlefield, Medal of Honor, Halo, and all that stuff. Check out the Twitter down below. Keep up to date. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do a little bit more research before you listen to what all these online websites are telling you about the game, because it's really not half bad. And from what I'm told, it has one of the best campaigns in any first-person shooter ever. And if you want to check that out, I'll be starting that next week. My Let's Play channel is linked down in the description below as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy Medal of Honor. Remember to subscribe if you're new here. Peace out, guys. Get it.